The Pacific Ocean, or any ocean, is no place to make mistakes. Andrew Schramm was a novice sailor who didn't know enough to keep away from the dangerous windward side of the Anacapa Islands. When his boat was wrecked on an offshore reef, Schramm, with his wife and son, swam ashore. Andy Schramm and his family fought their way ashore through the pounding surf. They found themselves on a desolate and uninhabited coast, hemmed in by high cliffs. They would need food and water, but first of all, they had to find shelter from the cold wind.
It's awful cold in here, Mom.
I'll go outside and take another look.
There was no escape from this rocky, wave-lashed coast, except by sea.
Doris, look, I've got to go for help.
We'll go too.
No, you can't. There's no way. I've got to swim way out.
No, someone will find us. The boat will come.
Can't wait. There's no time. Now, you know that boat that we saw anchored on the other side of the island? I can swim that far. I'll go and ask him to take us off.
Randy, no!
Don't worry, Mom. Dad's a good swimmer.
The tide had already turned when Schramm went into the water. In his haste, he didn't notice that the incoming tide was surging into the mouth of the cave. I was obeying the #1 rule of the scuba diver. Take a good look around before you go into the water.
I'm ready, Pop.
Wait a minute, baby. Let's check our signals.
Okay, Pop. This means I'm in trouble. I have to go topside right away.
Right. Now, supposing you're having some trouble with your air. Right again. Now, remember, if your ears bother you, let me know and stop and clear them. You know how to clear them?
Sure.
And if you'll hold your mask like this, you can clear your mask at the same time. You got it?
I got it.
Okay, over we go. Let me help you. Now, and remember, when I signal up, I mean up. You got it?
I got it.
Right away. Let me get this one on, and we're in. Okay, let me help my baby. Hang on. Give me a hand. You ready? All set? Children are the same the world over, even 30 feet beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean. Patty was having fun and didn't want to stop. While Patty and I were enjoying ourselves down below, on the surface, half a mile away, Andy Schramm was swimming for his life. Patty wanted to keep on playing, but we had work to do. I signaled Patty to return to the surface. We were awaiting the arrival of a salvage tug, and I wanted to be sure that we were topside when it arrived. Daddy, get this one. Thank you. Sit down. Sit down. Now, I want you to go inside your dress, you hear me?
I'm not cold. Maybe I'll go in again.
Okay, Joybird, I read you loud and clear. We'll meet you. Roger.
What did I ever do to deserve this? It's delicious.
Thank you, Captain.
Patty, while we're waiting, why don't you do a little studying, huh?
Oh, Pop.
Patty, you wouldn't want people to say I'm raising you to become a beachcomber.
I'm third in my class.
Well, that's fine. Let's try for first.
It's impossible. Forrest Alberbach's first. He's a brain. His father's a college professor.
It's fine. Try for second.
Oh.
This is WK918, the Joybird calling. WS517, the Bimbo. Come in, Bimbo. Over. This is WS517, the Bimbo. Okay, Joybird, I read you loud and clear. We'll meet you.
You're really growing up, Patty.
Just because I can make coffee?
No, it's because... Patty, we've got an awful lot of thinking to do about you.
What kind of thinking?
Well, this knocking around the ocean with your pop, it's all right for now, but when a girl gets older, she has a lot of other things to think about. You see what I mean?
No.
Well, it's different raising a girl than it is a boy.
Why?
Well, because she's a girl.
Okay, what do I do?
Well, you've got to spend more time ashore with other children your own age.
Okay, where?
And what I mean is, Patty, that there are always people that are ready to criticize. They say that a man can't raise a daughter alone.
Huh.
They want me to get a job ashore and get a nice home for you.
Oh, no, Pop. I lived in a nice house when I lived with Aunt Ellie and Uncle Boyd. They had one of the nicest houses in Minneapolis. But I like it here better.
So do I, Patty. Your mother and I used to talk about you even before you were born. There's one thing we agreed on. That was to raise you to become a fine, happy young woman. Now that she isn't with us anymore, we have to do it alone.
All right, Pop. I'll do anything you say.
WR642, the Weasel, calling WA7257, the Lively Lady. Come in, WA7257.
This is WA7257, the Lively Lady, over.
The skipper says he can't make it today. He'll meet you there at 10 tomorrow morning. Okay, Bill? Over.
Okay, this is WA7257, the Lively Lady, out. Let's get going, Patty. be all right. I'll get some dry clothes for you.
No. No. The other side of the island. My wife and kid. I left them there.
It's a pretty rough coastline. We can't get in very close. Where'd you leave them?
The cave. Big cave. They're safe there, I think.
A cave on the windward side?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey! What's the matter?
Every cave on that side of the island is underwater at high tide. Eddie, take over.
Okay.
We're about this far out. All right, where are they? Where'd you leave them?
A cave and a little piece of beach.
There are dozens of places like that all along that shoreline, and I don't have time to look at each and every one of them. I've got to know which one.
I don't know. It all looks so different.
Of course it's different. The tide's in.
I don't know.
In 20 minutes, it'll be high tide. 20 minutes! Now, did you take any bearings? Did you look back when you swam out?
No. No. It's my fault. I killed him. I don't know.
How do you get a hold of yourself? You want to save your wife and your son from drowning. In 20 minutes, it'll be high tide. 20 minutes! Now, I've got a chance to get him out of here if you just get a hold of yourself and think. Now, what'd the place look like?
I don't know.
That's no answer. I don't know! Now, here, take a look at that shoreline. You recognize any landmarks?
All I know is that I had a small sailboat. The wind drove us up on the rocks.
Did you take any bearings when you were wrecked?
No. The next thing I knew, we were in the water. We got ashore all right. There was this high cliff. Big rocks coming out into the ocean on the right.
That could be a dozen caves all along that shore. What was on top of that cliff?
I don't know. I don't know! I don't know!
How'd you cut your knee?
On a flat rock. Big rock as big as a house. Just under the surface. I cut it as I swam out.
Just swim straight out.
Yeah, I tried to.
That flat rock is just offshore from the double cave. Now, did the cave have a double cabin connected by a long corridor?
There was a big opening. Looked like a tunnel.
Get the gear ready, Penny.
Okay, Pop.
Come up here if you can. I'll tell you exactly what we're up against. We've got a chance. I want you to know that much. I've been in that cave. There's 2 chambers connected by a long corridor, and I can tell you almost exactly what happened. When the tide started rushing in, your wife and son went back into the corridor. And when the 2 outer chambers were filled, they were trapped. In 30 minutes, that corridor will be filled. And I've got to get them out of there before that happens.
Taking one outfit?
That's right.
Well, if you're only taking one, you're going to let one drown.
Pull yourself together. I'll get them both out of there if you let me get at it.
Look, I want to help. Let me go with you.
The only way you can help me is to stay here and do what the little girl tells you to do.
Here, Pop.
The turbulence and tidal drift must have carried me off course. I couldn't find the mouth of the cave. There wasn't much margin for error. I had to find it as quickly as possible. I've got to go in. I've got to help.
You heard what Pop said. He said for you to stay right here.
Johnny!
Stay where you are, and you'll be all right.
We gotta get out of here. The water's getting higher.
If you want to get out of here, you'll have to listen to me. There's a little light in here. I could all feel you. Your husband's all right. He's on my boat, and you'll be all right, too, if you just listen to me and do exactly as I tell you.
I'll try.
All right. See that opening out down there? That's where we're going out.
The water's getting higher.
Of course it's getting higher. The tide's coming in. Now,
How are we gonna get out of here?
I came in, didn't I? Going exactly the same way. Now, Johnny, I'm going to show your mother how this is done. Put that mask over your head. Attaboy, slide it down under your nose. Now, you can see underwater with this, you know. Now, put your head down. Have a look. Have a look. Attaboy. Now, I'll slide this on. Now, let's put this over your head. Put your arm through here. Put your arm through the other one. You know, you can go anywhere you want with this, even to the moon. You know why? Because you're carrying your own air. Now put that in your mouth and blow slow and easy. Breathe slow, relax. You got it? Now, duck your head down. Real easy and see how easy it is.
Johnny?
Oh, he's all right. He's fine. How about that?
I did it!
Of course you didn't. You're a big man. Now, can you hold this tank? I gotta go over now and get Mommy to do it. Okay?
I can't.
Oh, you have to.
I can! It's easy, Mom. Now you try it. If I can do it, you can do it.
I can't do it. Take Johnny out of here.
You have
I
to.
can't
You want all
do
of
it.
us to drown?
I
Now, try
can't. It's easy, Mom.
Oh, come on, put it on.
It's simple as pie.
Get this tank on you. No easy. Now, put your arm through here. Put your arm through there. Got it? Yeah. That's it. Now, I'll be right back to you. Johnny, we men have the tough times, too. We're going to swim out of here alongside of one another, see? And we're going to use the same air tank. Now, while we're swimming underwater, I want you to count to yourself, up to 20. Now, remember, when you get to 20, I get some air. Otherwise, I'm going to be awful short of breath by the time we get out of that opening. Now, you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember, we men have the tough job. Mommy has it easy. You don't have a thing to worry about, not a thing. All you have to do is breathe slow and easy. You got enough air in that tank to last you for an hour, and we'll get out of that opening in 10 minutes easily. Now,
Tuck your head down. Try it. Easy. Come on, come on. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Try it again.
Try it again, Mom. Please.
Come on. See? Mommy does it. See how easy it is? Huh? Johnny, you know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, Mommy? All right, let's get out of here. We've seen enough of this place. All right, Johnny. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Put that in your mouth. No. When we get to 20, remember, I get the mayor. Okay.
One outfit. Can only bring one back.
Don't even think that. He'll get him out. Both of them.
As it faded into the distance. But I'll bet my boat that Andy Schramm and his family didn't want to see it again as long as they lived.